baby, listen to me speaking. No matter what, just let it fly.
Perswayable. What's going on? I can't read any of these names. I think I see a Y and a G there. There we go. All right, so here's the match. I want to say thank you to everybody submitting. We have over 300 submissions. Remember, if you want the official replay view, you have to activate this in your settings in the game. Go to your settings and activate the replay review. All right, so we have a magician here. And we have, now remember, a lot of hunters like to come over here. So as a magician, you have two different philosophies for magicians. Some magicians, they actually allow the first hit so they don't get terror shocked. I don't really agree with that strategy because if you have a mechanic on your team, it slows them down. Now, this is going to be a very important part against this Ripper. He's in a very awkward spot. He's got to get this illusion down. If he decides not to use the illusion, he's got to make sure the Foggy Blade does not activate. He got hit right there, but he did a good job running back towards the Ripper to make sure a Foggy Blade did not activate, made sure that the Ripper had to hit him with a regular attack. We see that the Ripper is invisible. Very good discipline right there from the magician. Since the Ripper is invisible, we know he is using insolence, which means he either does not have a north build, which isn't that important on this map sometimes, and he most likely still has detention. He's probably going to use his illusion right here. Ripper does not bite the bait. Good discipline from the Ripper. Now he just needs to buy as much time as he can. A lot of hunters prefer coming. Beautiful Foggy Blade. A lot of hunters like coming on this side of the map, especially as a Ripper, because the opposite side of the map, which we call Graveyard, his Foggy Blades do not go through. So a lot of Rippers will come on this side of the map, and a lot of top tier survivors, they either transition from this area in the beginning to the other side of the map, or they put themselves in a position where they can use the pallet with the illusion right away to prevent that first hit. Now, unfortunately, the forward wasn't here to harass, and I do feel like the forward should have been in position because the magician was able to buy quite a bit of time, but I don't think he was pinging. I'll have to go back and check. This is a very rough area. I'm not even sure if I would use your illusion right here because at that point, it's a very difficult area. You might want to use it for the next rescue. That's very, very difficult right there. They're down to 3 ciphers. The problem is beautiful stun. That's what they were looking for. Good job from the forward. Magician is still in a very awkward spot, prematurely jumps that area. That's what the Ripper was looking for. He went around, and then he juked back once he saw that he hopped the pallet. We got to see the forward do it. Oh, beautiful job from the forward. Once again, we got to see if the Magician can get away. Either way, what he's doing right here is doing a very good job with that juke. Forward has to keep harassing because they're only at 3 ciphers. Does a good job with it again. We can see that this is 5v5. So this is a coordinated team. Ends up missing. That is huge. You have now bought yourself a lot of time to kind of fluctuate around here. You have to use this one pallet. It's going to be difficult. He's using insolence, so he has his invisibility. He has increased movement speed. Misses the Foggy Blade. Beautiful job. Transition over here towards the middle. Don't go back towards this pallet area. Here we go. Let's see what you're going to do. Beautiful juke. Ripper is going to go back around. You got your boost from the left and right. This is a difficult area again. You only got one pallet to work with. He's going to have his invisibility soon. Does not have the Foggy Blade. Transition away. Wow, he's trigger happy. This Ripper is swinging his Foggy Blade too much, and it's going to kick him in the ass in the end result. You are not supposed to use those Foggy Blades. You need to be patient with them. This is a good hunter, but he's trigger happy. You need to be patient with that Foggy Blade. Don't just keep swinging recklessly. Beautiful job. Forward should be able to stun right over here. Goes in for the stun. You're by the window. Try to hop the window. Do you have time to hop the window? Beautiful job. This is the Ripper's responsibility not to be so trigger happy. Ends up hitting the forward right there. Buys the Magician a lot of time to transition away. This hunter is actually not that bad, but the problem is that he's trigger happy. He swings too much, swings too many times. If he just had the patience to relax for 2 or 3 seconds to ensure the hit, you would have been down. But you're taking good, you're really taking advantage of the hunter's vulnerability. Forward is doing a good job at harassing. Excellent stuns there. Wasn't there in the beginning of the game to prevent that first rocket chair, but has made up for it right here. Even if you don't last as long, you're down to 1 cipher. And again, beautiful foggy blade right there. What he did, he hit you through the wall. He cannot do that on Graveyard. That is why on the opposite side of the map, a lot of survivors transition there sometimes. Over here, it can be very difficult for survivors, depending on how good the hunter is. Hunter gets a little too trigger happy. What he needs to do is he needs to wait for you to throw the pallet down. I don't think he has north build. He doesn't have a north build, so this area of the map actually helps you as a hunter, or rather as a survivor, because it'll take him too long to take these pallets down. And it's forcing him to swing a lot sooner because he's worried about this pallet play. Beautiful job from the Ripper right there, but get the Cypher, continue running, continue going away, buy your team enough time to continue decoding those gates. We're going to see, he's tunneling you now. Forward did a beautiful job. Did a beautiful job at harassing this hunter for the duration after the first rocket chair. He gets the Terror Shock, but you bought enough time for your team, hopefully, to get a 3-man victory, and that's all she wrote. That's all you need to do sometimes. You get me excited. I'm about to put clothespins on my nipples. That's weird. Let's move to the next map. Thank you. Oh, that was a beautiful blink. The match just started for me. This is what the user submitted. That was a beautiful blink through the pallet. Gets the hit, so we got Cowboy over here decoding. And let's see what Cowboy is going to do. Who is this? I had to make sure it wasn't Cats. I wasn't sure if Cats was sending me his footage. Actually, Cats recently did send me his footage. But anyways, we get back to the match here. So Wildling is now down there at 4 ciphers. Beautiful job with that right there. What you're going to do, put him down because the hunter decided to leave. So good lasso. I don't know what the hunter is doing. This is why you're supposed to camp. All right, anyways. So the hunter, here we go. We got the clown. You tell them that you don't got time, boo-boo. So clown is making a huge mistake. He should be following the wildling. I know that the wildling has this thing, but all he's got to do is dash, hit him once. I mean, I don't know. You should secure your kill. So it seems like he ran in there. He should have hit you. If he swung right there, he probably would have hit you. He's going to put his attachment on. Beautiful time to transition. Transition. Don't stop like that. Keep going. Beautiful time to transition. You got to be careful, though. The basement is over here. Oh, what was that? What? Oh, Cats would be so proud. Do it again. Do it again. Can you do it again? Damn it. All right. That's all right. See, that's what happens. You give somebody, you teach them how to fish, and then they don't buy your fish. I don't know how the saying goes. Whatever. All right. So he's able to hit you right there. I forgot to say it. But let's see what you end up doing over here. You're going to keep transitioning. You got to be careful. You're in the wide open. If that was oh, did he hit you? How did he miss? Oh, my, you got the stun. How did you get the stun? I can't believe you got the stun. Oh, my God. Call you Stunner McGee. Stone Cold Steve Austin 360, baby. Oh, my God. How are you still getting this? So a lot of top tier hunters, what they'll do is when they see the lasso, they'll actually trigger. They'll make you trigger it. And then what they'll do is they'll immediately turn around to hit you. So this beautiful job. Let's see what the wildling. Here comes the wildling. Dun, 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 dun. He hit the behind. Dude, this is the stuff that makes me sometimes want to stick my electricals. Never mind. This is a long story. So you're going to keep transitioning away. Keep putting distance. Keep looking behind you. Good job. I cannot believe you got that many lassos in the same. He was just going to decoding. Hey, you know what? I already did my job. I'm going to let everybody else do theirs. I just want to decode in peace. Leave me the hell alone. All right, you electrocuted yourself. He's coming back after you. I don't know what that was. It seems like it was a little bit of ping there. I'm not going to lie. And yep, let's see what the wildling does. He gets you down. Wildling is going to wait. Get yourself against an object for the wildling. You got to set this up when you go down and you have a wildling or a forward on your team. You need to be in an area that you're against a wall so they can easily stun. That's what this cowboy is doing. He's not trying to move. He's not trying to be fancy. He knows he's against a wall, and if the clown picks him up, it's an easy stun. Very good job from the cowboy, setting himself up in position. This is something that the community needs to learn how to do. Where's the wildling? Oh, no, stun from the wildling. But not his fault. What happened was that little hog thing is only about 60 seconds. The clown waited for it to disappear. Oh, they decoded. Not good. If you go back into the match, you'll see that for about 2 seconds before, they decoded too quickly. Cowboy right there. You tried to use your lasso. You probably should have kept running straight. But I see what you're doing. What the Cowboy is doing is that the Cowboy knows he's going to go down. And he goes to the opposite side of where the Wildling is going to. There are a few mistakes made right there. Let's talk about these mistakes. One, they decoded that final machine too fast. Remember, every character uses the right wing on the persona build. Your right wing is 100% necessary. When you finish the final cipher, everybody is healed up. Okay? So they decoded it too fast. My bad. That was disgusting. Whatever. I can't. Damn it. I wish I was a better video editor. Anyways, so they decoded it too fast, and then the Cowboy should have kept running straight. The Cowboy should have kept running straight, but he knew that if he ran straight, that all the Clown needed to do was rocket dash him because they screwed up the final decoded machine. Good match. A few mistakes at the end there, but at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do in order to win the match. Thank you so much for submitting your gameplay. Again, I do this in one take, guys. I'm sorry. I try to go back and add text messages if I don't think that it's the best thing and if I have to correct myself. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye. Keep sending your gameplay footage to perswayable@gmail.com. Activate the in-game replay button. Bye.